So, hello and welcome back. Now, the lawnmower is actually on hold at the moment. I'm still stripping it down, and it's that cold out here. Yeah, I couldn't paint anything if I wanted to. Yeah, let me show you what I've been doing. So, I've removed the engine and the handlebar. So, yeah, the good news is, though, I managed to get a paint match. So, there we go, we've got the, what's this one, green, orange and red. So I got these from Granville's in Peterborough. Unfortunately, I had another tin of green, and as I got out the car, I dropped it and the entire tin went all over the drive. So I had to nip all the way back up there and get another green made. I thought, oh, typical that was, wasn't it? I couldn't believe it. Dropped it. It hit the edge of a garden ornament near the back door, and the whole tin of green paint was everywhere. Yeah? So that's not good. Also, these I've not varnished them yet because it's too damp really. But this is what they look like with the saddling on. I think they look quite good. I do. Look, when I put the varnish on, they're going to look really good. Another thing as well, I noticed the clutches are they're getting a bit thin. And this one, yeah, as you can see, isn't even attached. All right. So, I've been online and I saw some of these for £15, all right, with new brass, copper, whatever I think these are copper plugs, yeah. Actually, no, sorry, they were £20, I think, with the copper plugs. Anyway, I went on there thinking, wow, they're a bit not really good enough. You know, I'm going to go all this work doing this mower, and they're not really good enough. So, what I've done is, I've managed to find some new old stock. So these are new old stock. Look at those. They're really good, aren't they? Now, these were about £25, so they were £5 more, but I know these will fit and they'll go straight on, and they're perfect. I've already had these off, by the way, because I had to get them off to find this number that's on there, L4472. So basically, I thought £20 for some that might not fit, or 25, and you get original part from the time. Now the thing is, I've actually got another one of these, but this is actually off a newer mower. Problem with these is, these clutches, I thought I could nick those pads off, but I think the time I mess around, I'm just going to damage them getting them off. So, yeah, that's what we've gone for. Opted for new old stock. Look at that. I bet no one else, I bet there aren't many people got those left. So I think when I actually get this put back together again, the clutches make the mower a lot better itself. I mean, they've lasted like 70 years now. But yeah, it was just the fact that I'm painting it all up. I've done all this work. I'm going to do all this work to it. I've just had a paint made and everything, and then to put rubbish clutches back in, it seemed a pointless operation. So something else I bought as well. An original handbook. Look at this. It's the original Suffolk colt handbook, should we say. Look, it's even got the original inside. This was only like £2, by the way. I'll try and open it up. There we go. There. So this is really good. I do like the handbooks for the old stuff. Well, it's handy when you want to just set the points or something like that, or you're not quite sure what the engine number is or something. I don't know. So the next job is actually to take the blade out and take some more of it apart. Now, like I say, this has all been matched. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how this comes apart. I presume you undo these, this end comes off, and then you undo them. I don't know, we'll find out. But yeah, so that's good. So what I'm doing now is I've just got this yacht varnish, and we're going to just give these rollers a nice little bit of varnish on there. So you can see the sort of difference. That's what one looks like with a bit of varnish on. Put that next to it. Yeah, I think they look a lot better with a bit of varnish on. And just protect some more. So the next thing we're going to do is remove these chains. Now, if you've never removed one of these before, it's not too difficult. Well, it wasn't last time. You basically remove this clip, and one of these links comes out. So I think they're both different lengths, so you can't get it wrong, because one just won't fit. So that's what we're going to do next. So there we go. So you can see the teeth are actually in quite good order, which is good. So I don't think this mower's done too much work, to be honest. You can just see the number in there. So actually I'm not going to be doing anything else today to this. I did kind of spend all weekend getting that rotavator going. And I left it a bit late today. Time I've washed the car and done a few other bits, it's a bit late to do much more. But yeah, I was going to change the clutches now, but I don't think it's really worth doing this moment. I think we're better off to wait until we've started on the engine and then paint it and then change them, because I don't want to knock one of the new ones, and damage it. Yeah. So that's pretty much all I'm doing this weekend. I spent quite a bit yesterday messing around with the rotavator, because I just wanted to see if it ran, if the engine was worth messing about with, which it is. It starts again today, first time, so that's quite good. But yeah, like I say, next week I'm going to hope to get on with the lawnmower a bit more. Now I know the blade's sharp on it, because I've just chopped my finger again on it, trying to get that chain off. I was wiggling it and put my, like a bit of an idiot, I put my finger in here, and it's now, yeah, nice. That's the second time now I've done that. I mean, I don't know. What happens is it catched and it just went bing really quickly round with my finger in it, and it was like, ow. So yeah, like I say, hopefully I want to paint the green bits first. That's the plan. And I want to paint all the green bits in one hit, and then I want to paint all the red bits in one hit, because then I can put this part of the mower all back together again. And I don't like having things apart too much for too long, because you start to forget how things go back together again. And then the orange handlebars that are just, I don't know if you see them just there, and the engine is orange, so I thought, well, I'll try and paint them in one hit. So what I'll do is I'll paint the handlebars when I paint the engine. That's the idea anyway. But yeah, I just want to get this part of it back together again once I've painted it. But unfortunately the weather, it's a bit awkward weather at the minute. It's that sort of damp all day long. It doesn't seem to dry up anything. So you couldn't really paint it just yet, this mower. So it could be a couple of weeks before I even get back on, back onto actual painting it. But hopefully that'll be in the next video, because the next video will be literally taking the rest of it apart and painting it and rubbing it down and painting. Excuse me. But yeah, so see you all very soon. Have a great weekend, or a great week at work, should we say. And hopefully I'll see you all next weekend if the weather prevails.